My name is Stephanie Martinez. I was 20 when I had our car accident. Back in 2009 with my son, I was 4 months pregnant, and unfortunately my mom had to be the one to tell me, you were in a car accident, we don't know if you're going to walk again. All this information that was coming in at the same time, and it was just really hard to kind of comprehend with still being pregnant, and we didn't know if I was still pregnant at the time. It was devastating to me that I wasn't going to be able to walk, but I think there is that little light at the end of the tunnel saying, you may not be able to walk, but you're still going to have this new adventure with your son. It was a hard pill to swallow, not being able to walk again. Something more positive instead of all of the negative comments with the spinal cord injury and you're not going to walk. So anything that had to do with my son was definitely a pleasure, and it made it a little more easier to take with the spinal cord stuff. I was able to have him naturally. I didn't have to have a C-section. I literally went in at 2 in the afternoon, and I actually ended up having him at 8:06 that night. So I was literally only in labor for 5 or 6 hours. It wasn't very long. And it was a real easy pregnancy. There wasn't really difficult or anything. So he's been a true blessing and joy in my life to be able to take that with the spinal cord stuff has made it easier. For me personally, it was kind of that learning curve that you had to be like, okay, I have to adjust to being a new mom, having to learn how to change him, how to carry him, when I'm rolling. And since he was born, this is how he's always known me. He's never known me as me walking before my accident. So he would see pictures. It started with pictures. We would always go through pictures, and some of them, were before my accident. So I would be like, oh, well, look, what's different with this picture? For me, Craig is just a stepping stone for people to learn the information that they need. It's for them to, get the support that they need. Everyone is always wanting you to succeed in other things, and especially when you get discharged, they want you to go on and be, the person that you wanted to be. Just because you get in your accidents or you get, you're in a wheelchair, it doesn't define you as a person. It's just another part of you. Going through your spinal cord injury is hard enough, but it's going to get easier as you move on throughout your accident and throughout your process of your life. I think your family support is very important too, to be able to have here at Craig.